Welcome back. In a development that set the cat among the pigeons, a day before the Ram Mandir Pran Pratishtha, the Sarsang Chalak of RSS, Mohan Bhagwat, has written a piece on the significance of what we're about to witness. As per Mohan Bhagwat, the Ram Mandir's reconstruction at the Ram Janam Bhumi comes at the end of 1500 years of invaders' conquests in Bharatvarsh, during which they rampantly destroyed our temples in the name of Islamization in an effort to weaken our faith and demoralize us, but failed in this effort. It also comes after a 134-year legal battle. Apart from the invaders, Mohan Bhagwat also heaped criticism on the British as well as the early governments of independent India, who played down the Hindu-Muslim consensus at the time in order to divide and appease. The main crux of his piece, however, is a call for an end to the bitterness and that enlightened people should ensure the same. Enlightened people should ensure this, and we must reconstruct Ayodhya in our minds, he says, finally declaring that Ram Temple's construction marks the reawakening of national pride and the beginning of the reconstruction of Bharatvarsh. On Mohan Bhagwat's remarks, though, several responses have come in from the Congress, from several in the opposition, who say that it's not the reconstruction of Bharatvarsh, rather it's the beginning of the destruction of Bharat. And also prominent advocate Rajiv Dhawan lashed out at what he called the hype over Ram Mandir Pran Pratishtha. He said, we're becoming a Hindu Rashtra.
This is a beginning of destruction of Bharat. They bulldoze, they raise the Babri Mosque precisely to build a temple at that place. But now they are not building the temple. That means that they want to demoralize a particular community, or communalize entire atmosphere. See what happened. This is going to be destruction of Bharat, what it was built by freedom fighter, Gandhi ji, Nehru ji, and Congress people.
Nobody is against the temple. One is only against the politicization. The fact that the state has contributed finance, Nipen Mishra was a civil servant, a Hanuman Bhakt was made in charge. We are gradually going towards a Hindu Raj, and this is against the constitution. We are a multiple diversity nation, and this hype does not recognize the diversity. There is no point saying Lord Ram is for all of us. Of course he is, but the point is you don't make it so pointed as you have. And this hype is just totally against everything we stand for.
In another bit to fearmonger, just a short while ago, we've accessed details of an FIR that has been filed in Hyderabad by the police over the screening of a banned film in Hyderabad at a restaurant. The film is allegedly called Ram Ke Naam. As per the complaint, it was screened by a group called Hyderabad Cinephiles. The film's screening led to protests by Hindu groups outside the restaurant in question. The complaint alleges that it was screened to instigate communal violence. The police, though, is investigating the episode. Amidst all this, to the kind of reluctance of the opposition to truly celebrate the Ram Mandir Pran Pratishtha, we spoke to former Union Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad, who's also been an advocate in the Ayodhya case. He's in Ayodhya right now, and he's of the opinion that there are some in the opposition who are chronically opposed to being happy even in the case of a unhappy even in the case of a historic moment like this. Listen in.
They are chronic unhappy people. First they said, when you will make it, let the court decide. The court has decided, in spite of invite not coming. Today I don't want to score a political point. Lord Ram is for all. I wish the grand old party, Congress party, would have some wisdom to understand that Prabhu Ram is a unifying force.
Let's quickly once again open this up. Sanju Verma, Binay Singh and Advocate Umer Junaidi continue to stay on with us. Also with us is Professor Atikur Rahman, political analyst. I want to begin with Mr. Umer Junaidi. Mr. Umer Junaidi, what explains this kind of a reaction coming in from Udit Raj, from Mr. Dhawan, Rajiv Dhawan as well, who are seeing this as the beginning of destruction of Bharatvarsh? The entire country is rejoicing. The entire country is celebrating this momentous occasion, and yet you have so many who continue to fearmonger. Why?
I haven't started speaking yet. Sanju Verma raises her hand. I don't know what's the point raising the hand before I speak. And now talking about
ये उनका freedom of
the
speech और expression है sir. Go ahead, make your point.
yeah, I was expecting this to revert to me. So talking about the Udit Raj and other Congress leaders who fear these things, it is the BJP who has created the environment wherein they get feared of. Now the statements of the leaders from the BJP, the spokesperson, and the general public shows that the environment is getting disturbed, and this is the environment created by the BJP of fear. So if Udit Raj is being felt like this environment
is the environment getting disrupted because of the BJP or because of elements like the ones who screened that film in Hyderabad?
The leaders of the BJP in the statements uses the provocative statements, and that the general public takes it into another way, and these all things happen. So it is the duties of the leaders of the BJP who has the power to think twice before saying anything. If the leaders of the BJP uses the derogatory statements, provocative statements, and definitely this is the reaction which we are seeing.
Sir, firstly, in this particular debate, with regards to the comments that I am talking about, nothing has been said by the BJP so far. BJP ने मनुवाद की बात नहीं की है. BJP ने, BJP is not said that this is the beginning of
Hindu Rashtra बनाएंगे, Ram Raj लाएंगे. So the Ram Raj earlier.
Okay, you're mixing two issues, but Sanju wants to respond to you, so I'll quickly give her the state. Sanju.
Thank you. Kritsween, there is a famous kahavat. Shri Ramchandra कह गए सिया से ऐसा कलयुग आएगा, हंस चुगेगा, दाना दुनका, कौवा मोती खाएगा. पर जो कलयुग था, that was during the 5 or 6 decades of Congress rule. अभी कल जनवरी 22 के बाद, राम राज्य की फाउंडेशन जो मोदी जी ने रखी है. What is राम राज्य? राम राज्य is about communal harmony, social justice, holistic living, giving up greed, selfishness, and living righteously. So जो राम राज्य है ये तो कल से शुरू होगा. तो उदित राज को ये बता दूं, because उदित राज said from January 22nd onwards भारत में कलयुग शुरू होगा. तो उदित राज को बता दूं कलयुग खत्म हो गया, कल से तो राम राज्य की शुरुआत होगी. But I want to say just one thing. Who are the people, which is the cabal, Kritsween, which has politicized this entire event? It is the Congress, it is the DMK. Tell me one thing.
BJP who has politicized.
Okay, I heard you. Now please listen to me.
He's saying, Sanju, he's saying when several from the right wing talk about a Hindu Rashtra, it doesn't pain anybody. When the opposition says the same.
Let me give my argument. Kritsween, let me give my argument. I heard him. Let me first say this. When Asaduddin Owaisi makes an incendiary statement saying, मेरे मुसलमान नौजवानों, अपनी ताकत को बरकरार रखो और अपनी मस्जिदों को आबाद रखो, कहीं ये काफिर हमारी मस्जिदें हमसे छीन न ले. What does the entire Congress, DMK, TMC कबाल से? वाह वाह, क्या बात कही है असदुद्दीन ओवैसी जी ने. इनको तो सेक्युलरिज्म का सर्टिफिकेट मिलना चाहिए. But when BJP says जय श्री राम, इनके पेट में दर्द होता है, इनके पेट में उबाल होता है. Kritsween, you have to moderate the debate. When he was talking, you did not give me the opportunity.
I'm not going to allow interruptions, but I also want to take it to Professor Atikur Rahman, because Professor Atikur Rahman.
Intervention, at least give me 20 seconds.
Understood. Okay, 20 more seconds. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you. I want to ask one thing. Who coined the word Hindu Taliban? Sushil Kumar Shinde, ex-Home Minister from the Congress. Who coined the term कि ये जो मुंबई टेरर अटैक हुआ था 2008 में, ये तो बीजेपी आरएसएस भगवा हिंदू धारियों की.
Your question, Sanju, since I don't have as much time, I'm directing your questions to Professor Atikur Rahman. Professor Atikur Rahman, Babri Masjid is history, but Ram Temple is a myth. ये कहाँ का logic है, sir? Why should whatever is happening in Hyderabad be allowed, but whatever is happening in Ayodhya not be allowed?
No, Kritsween, there is an attempt to show that the Muslims are not welcoming this historical event. I would certainly urge all people of India, especially the Muslims, that this historical event should be welcomed by all Muslims by their heart. There are no two doubts about this. I do not agree with the RSS chief that this is a rejuvenation of the Ram Rajya or the faith towards Ram. Ram was always and will always remain in the hearts of the Indians. This is a cultural history of India. Why is it being shown that only tomorrow by the BJP spokesperson that Ram Rajya will be inaugurated?
Okay, so you're saying this is
No,
not Bharat's
it means we do not
civilizational awakening.
adopt
That's
this
what you're
idea.
saying. You're not
Please,
wanting to
please,
give
Sanju.
this title to this grand occasion. I want Binay Singh to quickly respond. I'm running out of time. Sorry, I'm not being able to give you all as much time, but Binay Singh, last 30 seconds to you.
Krishnam, what I am able to get out of this secular circus, that not a single Muslim organization in this country or across the world, they have criticized the Ram temple issue. Not a single Muslim organization. They are these political parties, the India Alliance partner. They are opposed to. And who have given contract to them for the Muslim citizens of this country? No one. And I mostly agree with my friend Atikur Rahman. He's bold enough to agree that yes, Ram is our cultural history. And he's a cultural history of both Binay Singh and Atikur Rahman.
The only question that though remains is, why is this collective support, not just Hindu support, collective support from across the country for the occasion causing a heartburn to many still? And that's why perhaps they're, resorting to this kind of commentary at a time when we're seeing the entire nation celebrate. Thank you, Sanju Verma and gentlemen, for joining me this evening. That's all the time I have. Thanks for watching. We keep our rolling coverage on the Ram Mandir Pran Pratishtha here on Times Now.